All right, this problem reads that Isabella is scuba diving. She starts at sea level and then descends 21 feet in 3.5 minutes. How would you represent Isabella's descent as a unit rate? Now, one thing we should notice about all of our answers here is they are expressed in feet per minute. Now, that is important because if we write that as a ratio like this, feet over minutes, that actually tells us what we are supposed to do to find our unit rate. We have to take the total number of feet and divide by the number of minutes. So in the problem, it says that she descends 21 feet. So we're going to take 21 feet, which in this case is actually negative because she is descending, and we are going to divide by the number of minutes it takes her to descend. And that answer is going to give us how many feet she is descending per minute. So let's take 21 and divide that by 3.5. So whenever you are dealing with fractions in a whole number, you take that whole number and you express it as a fraction by simply writing a 1 on the bottom, because dividing by 1 does not change its value. This is still equal to negative 21. And now what we have to do is convert our mixed number into an improper fraction. And we have a denominator of 2, so that is going to remain a 2. And our numerator is going to be 7 because we do 2 times 3, which is 6, plus the 1 on top, which is 7. Now remember, whenever you divide fractions, the first fraction remains as is, and then you change your division sign to multiplication, and you write the reciprocal of the second fraction. A lot of people just say you flip it. So we're going to take 7 over 2 and rewrite that as 2 over 7. All right, now what we could do is we could just multiply straight across if we wanted to, or we could do some cancellation, like we could take 21 over 7 and just reduce that to 3 over 1. Or like I said, we can go straight across and reduce at the end. So let's do 21 times 2, which is 42. And the denominators have a product of 7. And remember, this fraction was negative, and this fraction is positive, and a negative times a positive is always a negative. So all you have to do now is reduce this. Now remember, the top number represents feet, and the bottom number will represent minutes. So let's go ahead and reduce this fraction first. We have 42 divided by 7, which is 6. However, we're going to leave a 1 on the bottom because we are dealing with a unit rate. And we have to bring our negative over. So we're going to say that Isabella descended at a rate of 6 feet per minute, or each minute. So the correct response right here would be negative 6 feet per minute.